Hey guys, your boy Kwams here with All Things Dex with another video. So basically today we're gonna be talking about music editing. Uh, the two primary apps that I like to use are N-Track Studios and BandLab. I use BandLab, I use the web version, even though I'm using it on mobile. I prefer the web version, it has more features, it's easier to use. I find it's all around more simple. What I usually like to do, the only reason I use BandLab is because I don't want to waste any space. So I kind of just upload the music after I'm done, edit it on N-Track because I feel like N-Track is more intuitive, has more features, is more full. Then I export it to BandLab. I also do some music editing straight from BandLab. Like for instance, the background music for like these videos, I did them. I did like the sounds in N-Track. So over here, I did them in N-Track itself. You can see here if I play it. Yeah, so then I did them from N-Track directly, and then of course I exported them. I'll show you how to do that actually. So to export, you just basically you come here where the three nudges are, and then you click save and export / export. Then you can choose what type of file. The N-Track files are the SNG. I usually do export each track to separate WAV file if I'm exporting to BandLab, so I have everything. I don't lose any information in the sound. The quality stays great. And yeah, so usually I do that. And then once it's exported, I go to BandLab. So I'm using Microsoft Edge here, so I have all the features. I click drop a loop or an audio MIDI file, so I click that. Well, it's reloading now because it's I was actually working on it as I was doing this video. So let's just click cancel. Loading. Takes time to load. Let's give it some time. Perfect. So I click drop a loop, go to my files. So it's all here. I just click on select all, and then I click select. I'm not gonna do it since I've already imported them. I don't want to re-import them. So just go back, all the way back to the actual file. Here it is. So then, of course, I was working on it before. Did I not save it? Actually, let me check. I don't want to have to redo everything I had already done. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I think I saved it because here looks a bit better. So studio. I'll give you guys a run through of both N-Track and BandLab. Video as well. Each one will have its own separate video because there are some great new features in both of them. Some of my favorite features are the denoisers, how you call it? Make in the track follow the song's BPM, things like that. Some of the basic stuff. Those are the things I really like. So yeah, as I was working on the track, you can see I already started a bit. Let me give you guys a bit of a rundown. I don't know if you can hear here. So I had decided before was that until this point, I believe I wanted to keep exactly. So I bring my cursor back to the beginning around here. I believe that's where I wanted it to cut. Let me just zoom in a bit more. Perfect. I have to be as precise as possible. So around here, right before the kick comes in, around here. And then I'm gonna nice. Normally you could just select together. A bit of a hard head right now, not doing that. Okay, so the way I want it to start is I want these two together, so I'm going to do out, basically delete and delete. Then I know that when it gets here, I want play it. So don't actually add everything in. Play it. Yeah, I think I went too far. It was actually up till here that I wanted these two to go together. So I'll just bring everything back with our trusty undo feature. Gotta love undo. So now that we've undid everything, we're actually gonna splice them here. So slice, slice. So from here we delete these. And then we're gonna go till the next point, which was here. Keep this guy, and afterwards, once we get here, it should only be to this. I already worked on this track before, it's just that I forgot to save these things, so it's fine. At least I get to show you guys how to do it, so you can drag, you can select most of your tracks. As I said, I'm going to do a run through of both of the apps later on. I'm just giving you guys like a review of how the apps work. It's very good. You can like line it up. It gives you a precursor to show you where your things line up, which is great. So then, as I said before, I know I wanted it to come till about here. So I want it to flow all the way till here. Yeah. If I want it to flow till here, around here. Anything else I'll just like polish up a little bit later on. So we splice here, slice here, we slice here. That one goes through the whole track, so it's fine. So basically towards the end I want my initial drum track back, which is this one. So I'll basically delete this guy, keep that guy, you, and so it should look something roughly like this. If I make it smaller, let me save that, and I should be good. So if we run through it, it should sound roughly something like that. This was basically just some simple export and importing. For the actual tracks, these are all loops. It's loops and MIDI tracks. Nothing too hard. Just something basic for my background sound. So if you listen to it, I'll probably skip through this part because it's just the same thing on repeat. If you listen to the beginning, And that, guys, is basically how I created the background track for these videos. So as I said, I'm gonna go give you guys an in-depth video on all of this later on. I don't like these videos to drag out too much. Around the 10-minute mark is where I like to cut them, even though they drag a bit longer than that. So thank you guys for tuning in, and stay sharp for the next video. See you guys around.